So just quickly, obviously at the moment it's like a really, really massive point in Brugge's season. You got the 2 games with Salzburg. After tonight, obviously one more, and then on from that, there's the game with Genk, who are top of the league by 11 points. You could bring that to what's that? 8 points, and then within the playoffs, you can bring that down to 4 because they half that, don't they?
Yeah.
So it's massive, and then obviously got Anderlecht straight away after that as well. So do you think really these next 3 or 4 games pretty much define the season?
Well, not really, because like as you said, the points get divided by 2, which makes like everything possible in the playoffs. So it really doesn't define any season before we start the playoffs.
But it has to be more than 10 points, because if we're just 12 points behind, it's too much. That's too much.
So do you think how many games in the playoffs are there?
10 games.
So 10 games. If you're 12 points behind, you're half that. That's 6 points behind.
It's too
like
much.
There's quite a lot to catch up. Yeah.
It's like only win the 2 games against them.
Okay, so we've heard a lot from you guys, and we've heard a lot from Brugge in general. What I'm going to say, I've just got to ask a couple more questions about Belgian football, or Belgium in general. So, firstly, can either of you give a brief explanation of the playoffs?
All right, I'm gonna try to give a brief explanation of the playoffs. So first, so we have the regular season, which consists of how many teams are there?
13.
13.
The 16.
How many teams do we have?
16. Yeah,
16
teams.
16 teams twice.
Yeah. It consists of 30 games, right?
Yep.
30 games against each other. Whoever ends top 6, their points get divided by 2, and they just continue to play against each other. So 10 extra games. Like top 6 play, like every team plays 2 times against each other, which is 10 extra games.
Yep.
And they're playing for 3 points each game as well. So whichever becomes first place
Wins the league.
Yeah, wins the league and plays Champions League.
And
Whoever plays gets second place, like
Europa League.
No. Early round of
Champions League, Champions League's qualifier.
Yeah. Third gets like Europa League, immediate Europa League, I guess.
Yep.
And then the fourth, which I'll come.
Europa League qualification.
No, like the fourth team who ends up in playoff 1 plays against the winner of playoff 2, which I'm gonna explain next. Playoff 2 is the team 7 till team 15, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really difficult for us as well. So in playoff 2 we get 2 groups who start like at 0 points again.
Fucking hell.
After the regular season, they play in 2 groups, play against each other as well. The winner of both groups plays against each other, and then these games decide who is the winner of playoff 2.
But the first 6 teams are battling for the championship, you know.
Yeah, that's playoff 1.
The first team, and that's the most important part of our competition. The first 6 teams in the regular season are battling for the championship.
I literally cannot even understand what happens to a team if they come 7th.
2.
But what is playoff 2, Roy?
Well, if
Nothing.
If you win playoff 2,
You're
still have
nothing. It's game over.
Dude, if you it's pretty sick. if you would say like we ended up fifth.
It's the end of the season. You have to be honest.
15th in the Belgian league, and we still play Europe.
Yeah, but if you're 7th in the season, it's game over. And you have to be honest about that. It's game over. 7th in the league.
Next question is: do you support the national team as well?
Oh, that's a difficult one.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, after you've had so much success recently.
Nah, but now we're going to in the past. That's very difficult to explain that in English. In the past, there were a lot of English Anderlecht board members.
Yeah.
In the national board. You know, it was a kind of
We're in the Red Devils.
yeah.
More of purple devil.
Yeah,
Can we say that?
Yeah, and that's make it difficult for us. Like members who were in the board of the Red Devils, you know, it was.
So you feel like there's a lot of the people that are picking the Belgian national side
Yeah,
were also tipped towards Anderlecht.
like that. Yeah.
And now?
We have an example about that. Belgium was talking about the national stadium. You know, and
Yeah.
all the Anderlecht members were shouting, yeah, okay, we want to do that. We want a national stadium. But Anderlecht would play in that national stadium. You know,
Oh, yeah,
where it's going, yeah.
So it's beneficial for them to get a big new stadium, yeah.
That's the way, and that makes it a lot difficult. That makes it difficult for us Brugge members, because we know and we feel the benefits how it is set up for Anderlecht.
So you feel
Yeah,
that whenever whatever benefits the national team
yeah,
benefits
Anderlecht,
Anderlecht.
our biggest rival.